The following morning arrived with a gentle glow, filling the day with a sense of hope. He wondered if she was aware of the special agreement with the European branch, feeling a mix of anticipation and concern about its implications. She admitted quietly, "Yes, I was certain." "Of course, you would be aware, given that you, team leader Kwon, have dedicated years to this project." They were considering sending a representative to personally speak with the branch and handle all the arrangements related to that contract, feeling a sense of responsibility and determination to ensure everything went smoothly. He wondered aloud if team leader Kwon might consider going himself, hoping that taking the initiative would ease the tense situation and show his leadership qualities. She was taken aback, softly repeating, "Could you please repeat that?" her voice tinged with surprise and a hint of uncertainty. Team leader Kwon saw this as a rare and exciting opportunity. It was a chance for her to make a mark, to have her name, Kwon Haisu, associated directly with a project under the close supervision of the CEO. He said that if someone persevered for 3 years and then returned, they would have a wonderful office just like this one, filled with pride and accomplishment. She truly grasped the message he was trying to convey, hoping that her answer would bring him reassurance and clarity. She said she understood, but she still had a son who was going to school, so she felt torn and uncertain. The team leader, Kwon, was asked, "Is that your son? I heard he's attending college. How old is he that you're still looking after him?" He said that even if he was your own child, spoiling him simply because he was adorable would make him fragile and vulnerable. He didn't have much insight about daughters, but when it came to sons, he believed that once they grew to a certain age, it was healthiest for both parties to live separately. That choosing what was best for both of them was truly the right decision, feeling a deep sense of care and hope for their future together. He urged them to deeply consider the Germany project and to reflect even more earnestly on the challenges his son was facing. She told Director Kwon that he was a wise man and assured him she would carefully reconsider the matter before giving him her response. At last, she had finished. Auntie. All that's left now is to tidy up the bathroom," she said with a hint of relief and a touch of hesitation. He kindly asked if there was anything he could do to assist, and with genuine concern, offered to help her tidy up. She assured him gently, "No, it's okay. Auntie can manage on her own." With a warm smile, she looked at Kyungo and kindly reminded him, "Kyungo, you should start packing your belongings for the upcoming training camp. A guest is arriving this afternoon, so she made sure to tidy up the room carefully, feeling excited and a bit nervous about the visit. He wondered aloud, who could it possibly be? A guest arriving unexpectedly, bringing a mix of curiosity and excitement. The visitor was a friend of his aunt. She hesitated for a moment before softly calling out, "Well, I suppose I should be leaving now." "Auntie." He wondered aloud, who exactly is coming back home? His voice carried a mix of curiosity and anticipation. A moment before softly calling out, "Wait a minute. Miss." His voice was filled with gentle concern. She greeted warmly, noting how scorching the weather was outside, and invited him to come inside without hesitation. He gently apologized, saying, "Then, excuse me," with a hint of regret in his voice. She wondered anxiously, "And what about your niece?" He mentioned that he had headed to the training camp since an important match was approaching, and he felt a mix of excitement and determination as the day drew near. She asked if he would like a drink, her voice filled with genuine warmth and care. He hesitated for a moment before softly saying, "No, it's all right." Then she asked him if he wanted to take a shower first, her voice filled with gentle concern. She suggested that he could take a shower before they started, and he hesitated for a moment before agreeing quietly. He wondered if this was his nephew's room. She confirmed softly, "Yes." She recalled how her dear older sister had once asked her to look after him for a few days when he was just a little boy. Everyone admired how our director always exceeded expectations, demonstrating true leadership and dedication. Then he invited everyone to raise their glasses together, saying, "Let's all toast. Here's to us." With warmth and joy, they all joined in, echoing, "Cheers. Cheers." He wondered aloud why there was an unexpected company dinner, feeling a mix of surprise and curiosity. Nobody really knows, he tends to act unpredictably at times. Perhaps she realized that Kwon Sunbae had a disagreement with his daughter and wished to lift his spirits by treating him to a drink. What was that? She found it strange to see the woman who always avoided company dinners to look after her son now sitting here, drinking beer. That's why she made that comment. With a teasing smile, she asked, "Did you have a quarrel with your son?" Ha ha. They insisted they weren't, but she couldn't believe it. "What do you mean you're not?" she asked, her voice filled with disbelief. "It's all written plainly across your face." His sister was very sensitive when it came to family matters, but he noticed she was much less affected by work-related stress. She wondered why he refused to be like that and gently suggested, "Perhaps you should consider giving dating a try, Uni." Numerous men at the office had admired her, and she could see how much that affected her. Her daughters have all become adults now, and she encourages choosing a charming, youthful woman to ignite a passionate and exhilarating love that makes the heart race. He thought it was truly heartbreaking to see someone so beautiful wasting away, just stuck in endless work without truly living. When her son eventually comes of age, he will inevitably fall deeply in love with someone else, to the point that he might forget or stop caring about his own mother, leaving her feeling heartbroken and helpless. Uni looked worriedly at him and softly said she needed to step outside for some fresh air. "Team leader," he called out hesitantly, sensing her unease and hoping she would be okay. She wondered to himself, was I really serious about this? Maybe I should have at least given dating a chance. He asked the team leader if she was alright, his voice filled with concern. Would that? He wondered if things could have turned out better for Jaiwan, his voice tinged with concern as she softly said, "Mr. Jiho.